On this channel there are many videos featuring 15, 30 and even 45 gadgets, but in this video I'm just gonna show you 5 gadgets that I really liked and found useful. OLED Station X is designed to take battery charging to the next level. If you only have a couple of rechargeable batteries, a regular charger will do. But if you prefer to be eco-friendly and use rechargeable batteries most of the time, charging them all can become a hassle. You need to make sure all the batteries are the same type, like NiMH. Then load them into the charger and monitor when the first batch is done to replace it with a new one. And it's a bonus if the charger shows which batteries are no longer usable, otherwise you'll be recharging them for no reason. After that, you need to store them somewhere. OLED Station X aims to solve all these problems and more. To charge your AA batteries, just toss them into the station, regardless of polarity, and press the big button. Then all 32 or even more batteries will begin their journey down the station, undergoing various tests and charging as they go until they reach the bottom. The station will identify which batteries are not NiMH or are no longer usable and sort them into a separate container. It will also repair batteries that can still be fixed and recharge all the good ones, so you just need to retrieve them from the bottom. After charging, the station will automatically turn off and serve as a storage unit for the batteries, so you can just take them out as needed. The whole process takes between 2 to 4 hours, depending on whether you need the fast charging mode. There's also an app that lets you monitor the entire process. The device is equipped with all kinds of protection against overheating, overcharging and short circuits, so it's safe to use. The link to their Kickstarter campaign is in the description below the video. This is PlotNote, and it's made for those who are tired of taking notes by hand. When you're at a lecture, conference or online meeting, notes are a must. So what does this $159 voice recorder do? It records everything that's said, but the best part is that it creates the full transcription and a summarized outline. Basically, it can replace my notebook for thoughts and ideas, doing all the writing automatically, both in long and short form. But does it work as good as they claim? The device itself looks high quality, lightweight and minimalist, with just one button and a switch. There are 2 mics on top. It charges with a magnetic charger that attaches to the back of the device. There's also a USB adapter, so you can charge it from any device, a power bank or in the car. Let's test it out. I'll play a video on my phone, leave the device on, and then check the result. I just need to press this button and the recording starts. So the video is done, let's stop the recording. The device has 64 GB of internal memory, which is more than enough. When you connect it to the phone, all recordings are transferred to the app, and the device's internal memory is cleared, so it's always ready to go. So I tap Generate, pick the language from the 57 available options, then choose the template for the summary. I'll go with speech, though it doesn't make much difference here. After a while, everything is ready. The transcription is good, with timestamps showing what was said in each minute of the video. There's also a brief summary of the main points discussed, and there's even a mind map, which is basically the same summary but in the form of a mind map. But that's not all. With this MagSafe case, I can attach the device to my phone and record conversations, which will also be transcribed in the app. To do this, switch to phone call mode. The device has a vibration sensor that picks up voice vibrations to record the conversation, so it must be attached to the phone. For non-MagSafe cases, there is a magnetic ring. You can stick to the case to make it MagSafe, but it won't work with my textured case. I tried calling Apple and recorded the conversation with the AI assistant. When creating the transcription, there is a multi-speaker recognition feature, which I turned on. The first time not everything was transcribed, and the second transcription didn't fix the issue. So I called again, and the second time the transcription was complete, but incorrectly showed 2 extra speakers. There is a free subscription that allows for 5 hours of transcriptions per month, and a paid subscription for $79 per year that gives 20 hours of audio transcriptions per month. Overall, if you frequently attend lectures or conferences, this device is worth $159 and a yearly subscription, I think. You can fully immerse yourself in the speaker's talk without worrying about taking notes. For my notes, I still prefer a regular notebook or phone notes, so it's a personal choice. If you have noticed, I have a special phone stand that's about the same size as the PlotNote when folded, only thinner. It's the Pocket Tripod, which I use in various situations. For example, for watching videos on my phone in landscape or portrait mode, the viewing angle is easily adjustable. It's also great for online calls, so I don't have to hold the phone in my hand all the time. And of course for taking pictures and videos. You set up the phone, adjust the angle, set the timer, and you're good to go. You can also shoot cool time lapses, like when I filmed the solar eclipse. The best thing about it is how compact it is. It folds up in just 3 seconds and fits in my wallet. Of course, for serious photography, this tripod is far from perfect because it needs flat surface and you can't adjust the height, you can only place it on something. It's more of an EDC item that's always handy for simple tasks. It's made of carbon fiber and has interchangeable adapters for different phone and case thicknesses, so you can fit any size and easily swap them out. It costs around $30. The next product I want to show you is the WaterEdge Smart Water Bottle, which surprisingly has made me drink much more water than before. It looks like a regular 32-ounce stainless steel water bottle, however the cap holds something interesting. Every hour the cap glows blue, gently reminding me to take a sip. At the same time I get a notification on my phone, so I never miss a reminder. This really helps me drink more often, as I often forget to drink while working and only remember when I feel thirsty, which means I'm already dehydrated. The cap also has a touch display that, besides greeting me, shows how close I am to my daily water goal. You can set this goal in the WaterEdge app, which connects to the bottle and collects all the data on how much water I've drunk. To drink, you press a button and the cap flips back. When you start drinking, the cap immediately measures how much water comes out and updates the value on the display and in the app. It also shows the battery level, which lasted me for 2 weeks. There's also a convenient handle that doubles as a button protector to prevent accidental presses. Throughout the day I also drink tea, coffee and other beverages, not just from the bottle. So in the WaterEdge app you can add everything you drink throughout the day, which helps you get closer to the daily goal. You can also connect the app to the Apple Health if needed. Overall, I believe this $50 water bottle is worth the money, because I had a regular, smaller, non-smart bottle that cost $30, and I've seen other smart bottles with similar features that are much more expensive and don't even have a holder, so I can recommend this one. Recently I bought the Instax Mini Link 2 photo printer from Fujifilm, which is very popular on Amazon with great reviews, but I wasn't very happy with print quality. So I got 2 more printers, the HP Sprocket and Codex Tab, to see if any of these major brands could produce high quality prints close to the original. Now I'll print some photos on each of the 3 printers and compare the results. Let's start with the photo of me with Marques. I'll use standard settings on all printers to test the default print quality. First up is the Fujifilm printer. It uses a printing technology that exposes an image on a special film with light reactive chemical layers, and the photo develops in about 90 seconds. Next are the HP and Kodak printers. These 2 print slower than the Fujifilm because they use different technology, zinc or zero ink, which prints photos using paper that contains color-forming crystals activated by heat. Let's compare all 3 photos. Fujifilm's photo turned out too overexposed and clearly different from the original on the iPhone. It prints photos at 2.44 by 1.81 inches, the smallest of the 3 printers. HP prints photos at 3 by 4 inches. It produced a sharper image with decent colors, though darker than on the iPhone. Kodak's photo is 2 by 3 inches. The image is pretty good, though the colors aren't as vibrant. So far I prefer HP. Let's print another photo and see how the printers handle the colors of the sky and swimsuits. Fujifilm's photo is still too bright, but it looks okay. However, the sky color is off. HP's photo is too dark, but the colors are well represented, especially in the sky. Kodak's photo is somewhere in between, with more retro colors. But there's a stripe on the sky, making Kodak's quality lose out here. Now let's print a third photo and see the results. Again, all settings are default. Surprisingly, Fujifilm's photo turned out decent, though the highlights are still too bright and the shadows too dark. HP's photo is the same as before, clear with good colors but too dark, especially noticeable on the green hoodie. Kodak's photo seems fine at first glance, but on closer expansion there are some orange dots that shouldn't be there. So it's hard to make a definitive conclusion about the print quality of these 3 printers. HP has good sharpness but is too dark. Kodak has more retro colors and overall good quality, but sometimes shows flaws like stripes and dots. Fujifilm could be good if the photos weren't so overexposed. I decided to look up how to fix photos for HP and Fujifilm and give them another try. For Fujifilm, they recommend using rich mode instead of natural. Let's see how the same photos turn out in this new mode. The result exceeded my expectations. This feature really helped me make the photos closer to the original with more natural colors. Now for HP, I'll add brightness, reduce contrast and increase saturation. Let's see what happens. The result isn't great. There are stripes, so I overdid with saturation. But the brightness definitely improved, so these settings have potential. So after additional tests, it turns out the Instax Mini Link 2 isn't so bad and can be used. The only drawback for me is the small photo size, which is a matter of personal preference. Codex Tab prints well in terms of exposure and color, and the photo size is bigger than the Instax Mini, but there can be minor quality issues as mentioned. HP Sprocket can also produce good results, but you need to have patience and tweak the settings. Overall, I'd prefer HP because I like the larger 3x4-inch photo size, and because it shows more details due to higher image sharpness. However, note that if you shoot at 9x16, the photo will be cropped at the top and bottom.